A shift in power in college football.
New York Jets have a new quarterback.
NBA superstar or not.
It all starts
Coming in 5, 4.
Hi, welcome to Real Guys Talk Sports. I'm Mr. Real Life. And to my left,
Dr. Sports.
and to my right,
Old school, the dean.
News I want to share with you here in the world of college athletics is this really could be a game changer. So this is what we have from the National Labor Relations Board in Chicago. They have now officially ruled that football players, specifically at Northwestern University, are school employees and can unionize. So this could mean that these student athletes have the right to fight to get paid here. How will this affect student athletes and college scholarships moving forward? This is specific to Northwestern University. What kind of ripple effect could this have with other student athletes and other colleges across the country? Those are all questions that I'm sure will be addressed in the coming weeks and months here.
Northwestern University college football team wins the right to unionize. Meaning, if they do unionize, that they can hypothetically get paid to play football.
Come on, win the right. They always had the right. They got to go to the judge to give them something they should have been had.
Yeah, they had to.
You talking about they're going to pay them for it? About time?
Good thing.
Are you
bad
kidding
thing?
me?
Yeah, all right.
They've been stealing the money all
I
these
don't
years.
agree. I do not agree at all. You take away from the love of what school you're going to. It won't be, oh, Michael Jordan went to North Carolina. It'll be, North Carolina's paying that 10 stacks, baby.
Well, was it that North Carolina, you can still go to your hometown school. You
No,
just
I'm
get
saying
paid
the
for that
love
now.
for it, like the love for that school, the history of that school, everything would change.
I
It'll
think
just
money,
be
money,
pesos.
money shows love. Money shows love.
You got kids out there who they can't even afford to put their clothes on. They got a budget on how much money they can get here and there, and you talking about love?
It's true.
We're talking
now.
about survival here. Half these kids coming from poverty backgrounds. They're trying to survive.
Well, studies have showed that college football teams, I don't know about basketball teams, put in an average of 50 to 60 hours of extra work besides academics, just for practices and everything. 50 to 60 hours of work, not including games per week. So, listen, a scholarship, okay, but they don't get it twisted. These schools want you to come there for a
We're
specific
talking
reason.
overtime hours already, and they're not
They-
even getting paid.
They
I
want you to
feel-
come there for your athletic power, so the school knows that they're going to benefit from you. They're not just accepting anybody off the street to come play football for you. They're selecting a select few kids.
So they're
for a
targeting.
reason.
They're
Yeah,
targeting certain
targeting.
select kids.
But if the university wants the student, right, for his athletic abilities, then the student will want them to pay that certain money.
Exactly. That's the exact thing. They want you to pay that certain money. That's exactly
Changing the
right.
love of the history, man. That's how I feel.
But things always change. Now, just because you've been getting away with it for 100, 200, 300 years, doesn't mean that a change shouldn't happen.
I mean, I'm not here for love and all that stuff. I'm just saying, keep it logical, keep it realistic. If the union's the first step for them to make arrangements for these kids to get some kind of financial money, then I'm with it. I just want to see where we're going, what direction we're going. Is this a union? Where we go from here?
They call that graduating college. Graduate. Enter the real world, make them pesos.
Well, just yeah, you could definitely graduate if you want. But listen, a student that works in the university library gets a check. They still have love for the university, but they're working in the student center. They get paid for that work. So what's the difference now? You're going out there filling 100,000 stadium and performing on a high level, and the president of the university and all of their board members are making that money. Why
100%.
shouldn't you get a piece of it?
What I
has
think
no off season, as we all know. NFL is a
Okay.
monster machine. Some big words coming from an NBA owner, and Mark Cuban, the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. He says that the NFL is getting greedy, and he says that in 10 years' time, the NFL might see its demise, because now we have the NFL looking to put Thursday night games on CBS. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. All throughout the season.
So you consider that getting greedy?
And what he's saying is monopolizing the
Okay,
TV.
we got Monday, we got Sunday. So he's saying Thursday is getting greedy?
Is getting
I agree.
greedy.
I agree.
He's saying that right now, because what he's saying is you got to remember, football and basketball at one point they overlap in season.
Without a doubt, okay.
So now, if you're gonna have football on a Thursday night, that could take away from say an NBA schedule that's playing on a Thursday night, and it's gonna start cutting into their revenue as well.
Well, first of all, you can catch an NBA game basically every other day of the week. Sometimes you have 4 or 5 NBA games running at the same time. But when you come to an NFL game, now listen, this is a gladiator country.
Right.
And whenever gladiators get together, you want to get more people watching an NBA, NFL game than you're going to watch the NBA.
That's what the question that I'm posing now. NFL is more as an event, once a week that you look forward to seeing your team. Now, if they're going to have it on Sunday, they moved it Monday Night Football. Now Thursday, is it going to water down the product? Is it going to water down that you can see football anytime you want?
I don't think so.
Is it going to take away from
Because you can't.
enthusiasm?
Every Thursday game is stationed on NFL TV, NFL Network. For the people who do not have cable, they cannot watch Thursday night games.
But that's what I'm saying. NFL made a deal with CBS.
I agree. I agree for it to be on CBS.
Pick up 8 games early on in the season so everybody can watch those games.
I agree.
Well,
but the first thing that Mark Cuban ever said, I agree.
I want to say one thing. Will it change the schedule? Are we playing more games or less games?
No, it'll be the same amount of games. It'll just be Thursday night will be stationed on a major network.
So basically what we have the millionaires arguing about who's going to make more money, who's going to make less money. Told Mark, that sounds like his personal problem. I'm worried about what the fans think.
But now,
I can't get enough of NFL football.
But now here we go with Roger Goodell being holier than thou, talking about player safety and whatnot. But now what you're doing is you have teams preparing on a 4-day schedule to come out and play on a Thursday. Because if you play on a Sunday, then you're going to turn around and play on that Thursday. Short weeks now, more likelihood of your players getting hurt.
Injury.
So now is that a contradiction on Roger Goodell's part? Because now he's seeing more money revenue, so he's saying the hell with player safety. Because
well,
now
then I say
got
one
more
thing right now.
games
Let's look at it like this. If they're going to be playing on a short week and we're dealing with more injuries, maybe the NFL should think about moving the roster a little bit bigger. We get more players in there.
Excellent
We can
point.
alternate. Get some. Look how many kids graduate from college. Half of them don't make the NFL. We can use more kids. Why can't they eat?
Because the owners don't want to pay that. That's
All right,
going to
then.
defeat the purpose of their...
Well, maybe the players they bring in,
True.
they might pay them a little less money, but add about 5 or 6 more guys at the minimum wage of the salary just to let them play.
Excellent point. All right, moving on. Staying in the realm of football, New York Jets get rid of a quarterback. They cut Mark Sanchez and signed Michael Vick. Good signing? Bad signing?
Good signing. If Vic can be more of a professional quarterback, meaning playing in the pocket,
Playing in the pocket?
Personally,
that's his game.
Mark Sanchez broke my heart a few times. Well, sometimes he comes out, he looks like one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and other times he just...
Best quarterback in the league? Never looked like the best.
Sometimes looked like one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and sometimes he could be discombobulated.
he had 2 good back-to-back years.
He had 2 good teams that carried him, and as long as he didn't make a mistake, you know, he had a great defense. He had some good running backs. He had one of the best offensive lines, and eager coach, a new team. They did well, but average quarterback at best. Michael Vick is definitely an upgrade.
I know one thing, Michael Vick is more exciting. If he decides to keep on his skates and do a little running, he stays in the pocket, he could have stayed in Philly.
Well, that's the thing now. Michael Vick, I think, comes to New York to be a backup. You still don't abandon Geno Smith.
Geno, you're the future, but you know what? That's when you'll play if I was running the team in the future. Michael's there, Michael's team.
Well, so you're just saying Michael Vick automatically gets a starting job?
No doubt about it. What Vick showed me last year,
I'm on Hills about that.
Geno Smith had a better record than Michael Vick last year.
he did. He was on a better team than Michael was
I'm on
last year.
Hills about that
How could
because
he be on a better team when the Philadelphia Eagles went to the playoffs? They won the division. The Jets didn't make the playoffs.
Just had Geno at quarterback.
But you just said that he was on a better... You're not making any sense.
I need Michael Vick, or let me rephrase that. I need the Jets to get a quarterback that's going to show Geno Smith how to operate things professionally, meaning playing in the pocket.
That's
being
the
more poised.
coach's job. That's not another quarterback
you still
job.
gotta-
Brings up an interesting question. In my mind, I want to throw this out there to the fans, to the panel, to everybody. What makes you an NBA superstar? Is it just point production, stats, or is it the way that the team moves with you on or off the team. What makes an NBA superstar?
Superstar.
Whatever you're consistent with.
A superstar, he said. He didn't say we'll make a star. A superstar.
A superstar.
You change things around you. If you on a team, when you on that team excels. It's not just an average team anymore. It takes a step in another direction.
Right, for example, so, all right, let's put it like this. Hypothetically speaking, the team last year won 15 games, had no superstars, but they're all NBA players.
Okay.
Now you add, insert superstar here. What should that team look in your mind? Hypothetically speaking, the record go from a 15-game win
Hypothetically
season.
speaking, Philadelphia now
Right,
put a superstar on their team.
Right.
They should be at least 500.
at least 5.
At least anything under 500, it's not a real superstar on that team.
Okay, so then saying that point, then the New York Knicks have no superstar on the team.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Unbelievable. Carmelo's a superstar. No matter what. That's like saying
No matter what,
no matter what.
just
That's like-
because his
hold on,
name is
hold on.
Carmelo Anthony.
A few episodes ago, you were saying if Kobe don't even touch the floor, he's a superstar.
I said he's an all-star.
Right? Same thing.
I said he's an all-star.
You're an all-star, you're a superstar.
But Kobe
That's
Bryant, on the Lakers, you see a drastic difference in the wins.
So he's saying that the Cleveland Cavaliers are not a 500 team. So Kyrie Irving should not be a superstar.
He's not a superstar yet.
Should not be. Who said he's a superstar? He's a star.
What?
He's a star.
There's a difference between a star and a superstar.
What?
Absolutely.
First of all, Carmelo,
Oh man.
he's a star. He's a scoring star, but defensively he's weak. Motivation for his as a player is not there. When he steps on the floor, do you see each one of them start intensifying? Did their defense pick up? Do the offense all around pick up? His offense picks up, but not the rest of them pick up.
Now-
He's not a superstar.
So basically, no, I agree. Carmelo Anthony is far from a superstar. That's just, even Phil Jackson said when he came over
They're
as
tripping.
president
They are
as the
tripping.
Knicks that Carmelo's a great player, but he has another level that he
Exactly.
can achieve.
That
So-
doesn't mean he's not a superstar.
Well, then what's over a superstar? If they're saying you have another level to achieve, that means
That just means
there's
your
another
ball
level.
game.
That
That
you,
means your
you
ball
go
game.
from a star to a superstar.
Okay, let's do it like this. You name me 4 superstars and you see where their team is at.
Let's do it. And see if Carmelo even fits in that category.
Kevin Durant.
In the playoffs.
Superstar.
Where's his team at?
Without a doubt.
In the
Where's his
playoffs.
team at?
In the playoffs.
Come on, you can't go by
LeBron
that.
James.
Look at his team. Look
In
at
the-
when he was in Cleveland.
in the playoffs.
He didn't have one real superstar. He didn't have no star with him.
Come on now. Come on.
In Cleveland, he didn't have no star.
star
with him.
either.
And he was going to the finals.
Y'all are tripping.
Why are we tripping?
Carmelo is a superstar.
Why do you say that?
So wait, all right. Perfect example. DeRozan. He's an all-star. He's not a superstar.
I agree.
I agree with you 100%.
How could you ever say Carmelo's on that same level?
Well, Toronto's got a better record. They win in the Atlantic right
How
now.
do you
And
say
he's
that?
not, and they don't have a superstar. That's exactly what I'm saying.
How could you say Carmelo Anthony is on the same level as DeRozan?
Because
I'm not even going to give him the level of DeRozan.
No.
If Toronto's got a better record and they don't even have a superstar, why am I giving Carmelo? Why are you giving him all of the props? What is making you say
It's
Carmelo?
the truth.
What's the definition of the truth then?
He's scoring 30-some points every night.
And losing.
That's the team. You can't just put everything on
It's
Carmelo.
obviously
'Cause
he
it's
doesn't
a
know anything
team
about
sport.
how to win.
So
You can play the game, but can you win?
Carmelo
It's a
Anthony
team sport.
said earlier this year
Yes.
he is
Somebody
looking
need to call him up and tell him
forward
that.
So
to
why doesn't
opting out of
anybody
his
else talk
contract
about the team?
and looking forward to free agency. So basically what I'm saying is this year he was just auditioning for the next team to pay him the highest amount of money. It's easy. He goes out there and scores 37 points. He doesn't care what the team does, win or lose, as long as I get my points and I'm going to get my next contract.
That's excellent. That's what you saying right now
Oh
is
my
so
God.
real. You know what? Because I was wondering, maybe it's me, when I was watching the TV, like, what is Carmelo doing? He was auditioning. Thank you for
And that's our show for today on Mr. Real Life.
Dr. Sports.
old school. The Dean.
Real guys talk sports. I'm out.
Yeah, y'all are spoiled. Y'all are
You
spoiled.
kidding
How
me?
we spoiled? What do you mean spoiled? You not? What do you mean we're spoiled?
Joe, I
So
gotta
you're
call Joe up
you're
and
saying-
apologize.
You're saying that if the Knicks, right? If the Knicks go to the playoffs and we're playing team ball, we have no chance of winning the title because we don't have 3 superstars.
Yeah, we don't have a chance of winning the title. We got a chance of making a good little showing, but we have no
God.
shot of winning the title.
Oh my
We have no
God.
shot of winning the title, bud. No shot.
Y'all are unbelievable.
We can't even beat
Y'all
a depleted Laker team. We can't
No,
even beat the
I'm not even
Phoenix
coming
Suns.
from. I'm not coming from just.
We can't even beat the
Knicks.
Milwaukee
I'm just
Bucks,
saying
the worst team.
in general, a team like who? Who could I say?
Go ahead. The Golden State.
Like, I was just about to say that.
No shot of winning the title.
Why not?
No shot. They don't have enough guns.
Collective ball. You play collective ball. Your whole team is
If
gelling.
this was college, you can win it 'cause in a one and done situation. In a 7-game series to win 4,
That was the whole
don't-
point of them showing when Phil Jackson came to the Knicks. That was the whole point of them showing the 1973 and 1970
you know who's on those teams?
Because they were
Do you know who was
collectively
on
playing
those teams?
ball.
But who was on those teams?
They were sharing the ball. They
Who
were
was on-
collectively playing
who was
ball.
on
You know the superstars Earl Perlman, Walt Frazier. Are you?
James Bush and Willis Reed.
I watched the documentaries. Not one of them say because we had 3 superstars, we
they
won the
don't have
game.
that.
Say that.
They were saying that everybody got touches. Everybody was shooting.